Hey guys, what's up? This is TeamDFDub. A couple weeks ago, I think one of our viewers made a suggestion to make a Steelswarm deck, and we always listen to our subscribers and our viewers. If you guys remember, if you have any suggestions or comments, if you want to see like a certain deck list or like have any questions, just like message us or comment below, and we'll be more than happy to help out, and we'll post some deck lists. Me personally, I've never really played Steelswarms that much, so I'm still trying to get used to him. But once he made the suggestion, I'll put his username in the description or something, like in an annotation. I had most of these cards, and I even pulled some of these after the Hidden Arsenal 6 box. Link, I'll put that in the annotation too if you guys want to watch that. I actually pulled like a couple Gear Stags and some other cards, and I had Recurring Nightmares. I had most of these. I didn't want to proxy them, so that's why this is on Dueling Network. But yeah. Like I said, if you have any comments or suggestions, suggestions are more than welcome. So yeah, remember to like the video and subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll get into the deck list. So right off the bat, you have 3 Cell. He's pretty much the Cyber Dragon of the deck. If you don't have a monster, you can special summon him, and then you tribute for a Steelswarm. 3 Gatekeeper. He has 1900 defense, so that's really good actually. If a Steelswarm monster is tribute summoned while he's on the field, you can normal or set in addition to the normal set that you already did. So let's say Gatekeeper's on the field, and then you normal summon Caller. You could tribute Caller, and then you get Gatekeeper's effect, and you can normal again. So he's basically like your secondary ultimate offering. And yeah, and all these guys are Fiend, and all of them are Dark, and you'll see in a second, mostly because you see Allure and stuff. So then you have 3 Caller, 1700 attack, special summon a level 4 lower Steelswarm monster from your deck. So he's the Rhoda of the deck. If you use him tribute Gear Stag, then you can just go ahead and special summon again. Then you have 3 Moth, 6-star, 2400. He's like a Monarch. When he's tribute summoned by tributing a Steelswarm monster, you can pay 1000 life points to target up to 2 cards your opponent controls, return those to the hand. Since Brio's getting hit, this is pretty much your Bryonic of the deck, because Bryonic getting hit does not affect this deck at all. This is you just summon him, pay 1000 life points, which isn't that big of a deal, because you do use Gear Stag's effect to gain life points. So that pretty much just nullifies it. So you basically just bounce 2 to the hand. That's really good. That's why you don't run compulsory in this deck, I don't think, or in my version I don't anyway. Then you have 3 Gear Stag. He's like the Caius of the deck. When he's tribute summoned, you can target a card your opponent controls, send that target to the graveyard, and gain 1000 life points. So yeah, he's really good actually in this deck, and you get his effect off most of the time. Then you have 2 Summoner Monk to add speed, because sometimes you might have like a dead MST, or maybe even like a dead Foolish. If everything's already in your grave and you draw Foolish really late game, you could just go ahead and use it for Summoner Monk's effect and get a free special summon. And notice how the extra deck is all rank 4s, so Summoner Monk helps with that. Then 1 Zephyros, because you can use his effect, or you could just use him as like Allure Darkness fodder, so he has speed. And then a Titan's Street Patrol, because you can use his effect to get a free special summon. If you have, like, let's say like a Cell or a Gatekeeper, his effect is when he's in the grave, you banish him from the grave, and you can special summon from your hand Fiend type monster with 2000 or less attack. So, and then for spells, we have 3 Recurring Nightmare, which is pretty much a no-brainer since all these guys have 0 defense except Gatekeeper, and then obviously like these guys. But yeah, Recurring Nightmare is it just combos really well with Steelswarms. 2 Veil of Darkness. This is great. It adds amazing draw power, and since all these guys are dark. 2 MST, back row removal. Allure Darkness, obvious. Foolish Burial, staple in a Steelswarm deck, I think. That's just my opinion. I'm still trying to get used to the deck, so I'm not like making any claims here. 1 for 1. Heavy Storm, stable, and Dark Hole, stable. Onto the traps, you have 3 Infestation Ripples. Pay 500 life points to target a level 4 lower Steelswarm monster in the graveyard, special summon it. So this is pretty much your call to Honda the deck, guys. just run 3 of these and it's chainable. If they MST it, just boom, 500 life points and you have a free special summon. So sometimes I just set that if I knew they have a heavy storm in their hand, because if you can replace this virus with anything, and since you're checking their hand and you know they have like a MST or something, then you can just set that and get ready for a special summon. Then you have 3 infestation tools. Send a Steelswarm monster from your deck to the graveyard to target a face-up Steelswarm monster you control. That target gains 800 until the end phase, or 800 attack. So yeah, that's pretty much the Forbidden Lance. I'm pretty sure I always get those Forbidden cards mixed up. I think it's the Lance that gains at 800 attack. So you can ask my team member Josh. Every time he plays that, I think it's like Lance or Chalice. I get those mixed up. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, 3 of those. 2 Ultimate Offering, because it's amazing in this deck. It's pretty much just like you can get your whole hand out with that card right there. And then Deck Devastation, just a troll. You can replace that pretty much with anything. I just figured, 2,000 or more attack isn't that big of a deal since 6 of those monsters are. And then I'm not sure if this works, but if you use Infestation Tool's effect to, like, let's say make Gatekeeper 2300, I think you can still use Deck Devi. I'm not sure. Comment below, because I might be wrong. I'm just saying that's the way I would play it, but I'm probably wrong. And then just like honorable mentions, Evil Swarms are definitely going to make this deck better. I'm not sure when they're coming out, but yeah, Evil Swarms are sick, and they also they look amazing. Like Ouroboros, just crazy. And then I'm not sure how Pot of Avarice would work. I haven't tested it with that. I don't know if that would actually hurt it or not, because you want your Steel Swarms in the grave for Recurring Nightmare, but I don't know. Comment below and tell me what you think. And then for the extra deck, it can be pretty much any rank 4. The extra deck is so generic, it's ridiculous. It can be any rank 4 in the game as long as it's not, like Dolka, which kind of requires dinosaurs. But yeah, just some ideas. You got Utopia Ray, Steelswarm Roach, Zenmeister, Papal Operative, Marigeist, Gymnite Pearl, Kachikochi, Maestroke. I think he's staple in pretty much every deck in my opinion. Shockmaster. Great against like chain burn decks. Just call trap and boom, there you go, you got game. Illuminite, he's actually pretty good in this deck, because I thought first time I saw this guy, I thought he was worthless except like for Dark Worlds, but he's actually pretty good in this deck too. Shark Drake and a Vylon de Sigma, pretty much just any rank 4 you want would work in this deck. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This is by no means like the perfect Steelswarm. I bet there's better versions out there. I just I thought that it worked pretty well, and I won a couple games at the deck. So yeah, we'll put a video up the moment they put the ban list up, because we got Lavels coming. We'll give like updated versions of my Gravekeepers, and then my friend Josh, his Evols and his Heroes. And then Chase's Hieratics, even though I'm not sure how that would work with Red Eyes being hit then. But he'll work around it. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next video.